The Breeze.
Talking to Blake today, they are Ollie, Stephen and Humphrey. Now, lads, your new album, Start Over, is out, but it was put back. Why was that?
Various things.
Because we just couldn't decide on which songs we wanted to put on it. We've been making this album for about 3 centuries now, about 3 years. And we started off with about 10 original songs, which we got from various songwriters around the world, like Diane Warren, for instance, over in America, and some Scandinavian, some UK. And that took us about a year to get that together. We started recording it. We were doing it with Michael Bublé's band down at Real World Studios, which are Peter Gabriel's studios near Bath. And got working on it, and then we decided we wanted to add some covers as well, because we know a lot of people like our harmony covers of well-known songs. So it just took us so much time, and we were just tinkering. Endlessly tinkering. So that's why it got delayed a bit.
Now, it's your first traditional pop album. Was it harder to put together than the others?
Yeah, it was, in a word.
That sounded good.
Because there was a lot of challenges which we weren't used to. We first of all started working with this American team, and producer Mark Swirsky and Steve Greenwell, who work with people like Joss Stone a lot and deal with music which was not completely familiar to us. And this album is very much a departure for us in many ways. It's an original pop harmony album. There's nothing classical about it, nothing that was particularly familiar. So it was a challenge. It was a challenge vocally. It was a challenge in the way that we made the album, because it was far more organic. When we do our other albums, you sort of arrange them, you do the vocal harmonies, you go in and record. And the way we worked with this American team, we'd go in and we'd kind of do it on the fly, and it was about being inspired and seeing what harmonies came to you in the moment, and the challenges of the vocal style as well. So it was a hell of an experience, and we learnt a great deal. And but it did add many challenges, and that sort of showed itself in the timeline of the album coming out.
On your new album, you've got a cover of "Make You Feel My Love," obviously Bob Dylan's song, covered by Adele, and Military Wives, Somebody's Wives. I think maybe Builder's Wives.
Yours?
I don't have a wife.
Have they done it?
Somebody got hold of it.
Bringing it out?
Yeah, Reader's Wives.
It's soon to come out. We listened to the Adele version. We love the Adele version. We listened to the original, and we enjoy that as well. But we were the first to take it. I mean, this is 3 years ago. We've been working on this album so long, and take it and turn it into this harmony sound. And the reason we chose that song above others was the fact that when we actually looked at the Bob Dylan original and we started taking it apart, we discovered some incredible opportunities for beautiful harmonies sitting underneath the melody itself. And so thus started a kind of challenge for us, really, to make it stand out as a unique cover. And it's one of our favourite songs on the album. We love it.
Blake are style icons. You've been in GQ magazine and done loads of photo shoots. What fashion rules do you have? What's a good fashion accessory to have if you're a guy?
Good brown shoes.
A really good fitting pair of jeans. I think that's one of as you travel around the world. I mean, if you go to other countries, some get it better than others, but really good jeans, because I know a lot of people, they just go to, I don't know, whatever nameless shop we can't mention that's very, very, very cheap, where their stuff's made in some country by people with very small hands, and then you basically you notice it does not fit right at all. So just go out, spend 80 quid and get a really good pair of jeans, and women will like your bum a lot better.
Right, well, let me get some waist sizes. What are your waist sizes?
Humphrey, I'm 32.
Ollie, 33.
Ollie, that's a lie.
Right, 34.
Really?
5.
There we go. Yeah.
And,
34.
And I've got the teeniest one of all. I'm 31.
Wow. What is it that keeps you so slender? Have you always been
stress? Making an album.
Making an album for 3 years.
Radio interviews. I lose huge amounts every time I do.
It's a sad bit of the business. Not sad bit, but you've got to appear on the front of magazines and album covers. So and we travel a lot, and also being vocalists as well. You've got to look after yourself. So
yeah, wear a scarf.
We all try and sort of keep a good diet and keep healthy, and we're getting old now. You've got to look after yourself.
Well, speak for yourself, mate.
You're on a long UK tour right now. How do the three of you keep busy on the road?
Genuinely, radio. It's the one thing whenever we're travelling up and down the length and breadth of the UK, and we do a lot of touring, we do anything up to 50, 60 shows a year in the UK, and if you haven't got a radio on in the car, you kind of lose a connection to what's going on during that day. You just got to listen to as much music as possible. That's my one motto for life. Listen to everything and try everything.